Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and it seems that we have a great and fantastic news for the people that voted, anyways, for their policies, because now they're gonna destroy their states or stores or what have you, or cities. Are just getting completely ravaged, destroyed, locked up, and it looks like a prison cell. Back when I was a young lad and, going through school, I used to go to school that looked like an imprisonment encampment, where you walk through the gates, security gates, and it looks like you were in a prison. Luckily there were no metal detectors, but you get the gist. It's always great to have you go through metal detectors or a gate-like place that looks like a prison, and you have security guards watering the place because people are acting like hoodlums. Great times, great times. But now this has reached the level of stores, to the point to where they have major issues, and places like California and San Francisco, Portland, are all facing major problems. It doesn't seem like it's doing quite well. Well, here is an example of what's going down in, I may believe, San Francisco and Portland. That's not too great. Take a look.
REI. Today, the retail giant that sells outdoor gear said it plans to close its only Portland store because of an increase in crime and theft. Kyle Aboshi is here with details and reaction. Kyle.
Yeah, this announcement certainly is a blow to downtown Portland. REI opened its store in the Pearl District nearly 20 years ago, and even today, it was busy, attracting a steady stream of customers. In an email to its members, REI said it will close the Pearl District location early next year. The lease expires in February of 2024. REI explained it had its highest number of break-ins and thefts in 2 decades at the Portland store, despite extra security. Additionally, the company said it has outgrown the Pearl District location. A KGW investigation found many Portland retailers are struggling with theft. In November of last year, someone used a car to smash into the REI store and steal clothing. Those who live, work, and shop in the area were disappointed to learn REI would be leaving downtown Portland.
I think it's a tragedy, and that they should definitely stay open, and the area and the neighborhood is improving, and they should just stick it out.
Yeah, I mean, downtown's a mess right now, right? Portland, the leadership needs to get it together, start talking to each other and coming up with real solutions.
To that point, City Hall said the mayor's office and Portland police have been working with REI for several months to try and address crime and safety issues. In a statement, the mayor's office explained Mayor Wheeler is committed to further supporting REI to help ensure we retain their business in Portland and help them succeed. All options are on the table as we explore paths forward. REI said it's evaluating new locations, but downtown Portland is not a possibility in the near term. REI stores will remain open elsewhere in the metro area, including Tualatin, Hillsborough, and Clackamas.
Yep, another blow to downtown. Kyle, thank you so much.
Now, what I find hilarious here is that Mayor Wheeler is saying he's committed to further supporting RE to help ensure we retain their business in Portland and help them succeed. All options are on the table as we explore paths forward. Now, here's the thing. I don't think he's going to do anything because that would require him to actually lay down the law on people, and what the residents are saying one resident is saying that they need to do it to get their lives in order, to get things fixed up. Well, lady, here's the thing. Who was the last person that you voted for? Oh, Democrat, right? Well, I guess you guys are the problem, because here's the thing. You say that you should get them in order, but you voted for them and their city is going down in flames. I'm assuming you're going to vote Democrat again and continue destroying your city. So you won't learn your reasoning or your issues. The problem that I have with people today is that they just don't want to accept accountability for their actions and think that it's not their fault that some of the things are happening. This is the reason why. When you vote for certain people, or when you go out and they end up doing bad, you have to accept accountability that, well, maybe you led to this. You voted wrong. I understand that some of the things that Trump did that went under was not good, and I am responsible because I voted in a leader that did some of those things. I don't agree with everything that Trump did, and I don't agree with everything that some of the Republicans do. It's matter of fact. But I think that there are some Republicans are better for the job. Now, That being said, lady, I hate to break it to you, but it's things like this that you need to start understanding that the reality is not going to work like that for you. It's the breaking down of society that's the main issue here. Now, we have another one that is going to kind of give a bit more of a retrospective, because since Portland is losing a lot of its stores and all that chaos that's happening, I guess we'll have to see on the fact of San Francisco, where it seems to be not doing so hot in terms of their stores. Some lockdowns are happening, and, well, stores getting broken into. Let's take a look. It's not pretty.
Largest grocery stores in downtown San Francisco, and so many people today told us they're heartbroken that it's now closed. That said, many of those folks also told us they understand the store's concerns, that they've seen the issues firsthand by living and working in the neighborhood.
Hey, sir, this location is closed permanently.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Around lunchtime outside the now shuttered Whole Foods on 8th and Market Street today, a steady stream of disappointment. People who live and work near the grocery store's mid-market location told us they were surprised at how abruptly the store closed its doors, but not surprised by the reason.
And they said that it was just too dangerous, too many people.
It's obvious. It's right where all the homeless people are. They come and steal.
It was just Monday that a spokesperson for Whole Foods announced the closure of the company's flagship San Francisco store, which opened just over a year ago, citing safety reasons. Hours later, the doors were locked. These signs hung on the doors. It's a far different message from the one projected 5 years ago. This 2018 SF Gate article optimistically pronounced that San Francisco's massive new Whole Foods was set to transform mid-market, and that the 55,000 square foot store would be the hub of a neighborhood that has seen an explosion of new housing and tech offices, but lacks the conveniences and amenities of an established neighborhood. San Francisco Supervisor Matt Dorsey, who represents this neighborhood, says the pandemic changed it all.
There was a lot of optimism, and then COVID arrived. And then, there was a lot of things that happened with drug dealing and open-air drug scenes.
Many of the people we spoke to today, including Dorsey, who regularly shopped at the Whole Foods, say shoplifting has been a major problem, in addition to the nearby open drug use. Late last year, the store reduced its hours, and Dorsey says shoppers were also no longer offered grocery baskets.
I know that they had about 250 of those when they opened, and all of them were taken as shoplifting implements.
In response to the closure, Dorsey announced he's drafting a charter amendment with Supervisor Catherine Stefani to increase the San Francisco Police Department's staffing, including new efforts to recruit and retain new members. He says more police will allow the department to create units designated specifically to tackling quality of life safety issues.
And I'm going to be honest with you, it was really discouraging to walk to work this morning and to realize that the only thriving business that's going on the corner of Market Street and 8th Street is drug dealing. We deserve better as a city, and if we have a fully staffed police department, we'll get it.
And we should point out that the store is temporarily closed. Whole Foods says it could reopen, but there's just no guarantee. As for Dorsey's proposal, it would reestablish a minimum police staffing level of 2,182 police officers. That's roughly 700 more than are on the force now. In the newsroom, Liz Kreutz, ABC 7 News.
So as we can see here, it's just all these stores and all these places are just completely collapsing. They're leaving or shutting down or trying to move locations. I like the guy saying that, they should probably do something or what have you, is just being drugs. Well, the thing is with that you people don't seem to realize, and I know that maybe he doesn't vote Democrat. Maybe he voted Republican or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's most likely he voted Democrat. I mean, because they live there and they expect differences. But the thing is that when you vote for these people or you don't vote at all, you expect these type of problems. You get these policies, you get these issues entirely. And if you think that this is going to change anything, it's sadly mistaken. I know it kind of sounds like a broken drum, but this is kind of really the thing here. These people all say the very similar things, and the problem is that these policies that the officials are enacting are not good. I mean, you literally had a racist about about 3 to 4 months ago, give or take, maybe a little bit more, to where they were actively hating on a black person and stuff like that and giggling about it. Like, you have these people in your office, and you expect that these people that had in this office are going to do anything. It's just a form of stupidity to keep on and having these people in your office and expecting things to change. And you go with Newsom, and every single time you had a Democrat person, it hasn't gotten better, it's gotten worse. So why don't you try something new? This is the reason why I can't really stand these people in every sense of the regard. So that's where we're at. Now, we have one final video for you guys here, to where this kind of explains or shows what is happening across all liberal cities and states, to where there is lockdowns of Targets, to where they're encaged, to where it looks like you're walking into something about prison for a store. It's just, I can't believe shopping is even remotely like this. It's disgusting. And of course, the videos and stuff like that and all that will be in the description down below. Please support all these people that get this content, obviously. But this is the insanity here. Take a look.
I sure thought we was ghetto. Why is the baby clothes locked up in Walmart, y'all? Why the baby clothes locked up? Bitch, y'all be serious.
What the f? Oh my God.
I think one of you guys go see what car they're driving, get the license. Get the license plate of the car. License plate.
Get the car, get the car. Yeah, no se puede, ¿no? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Surveillance video shows the chaotic scene. Hundreds of people swarm the front of the closed Walmart, shattering the glass doors and forcing their way inside.
We believe at least 200 storm into the Walmart.
Many have their faces covered. Others are clearly smiling as they rush inside the store and start looting and causing damage. In the footage, you can see people grabbing televisions and trying to get into cash registers.
Approximately $116,000 worth of merchandise and damage was reported from Walmart.
Tampa 911, what is the address of your area?
We're getting braked into CVS on 30th and Fowler, right?
The sheriff's office and the Tampa Police Department are investigating more than 40 businesses that were set on fire, damaged, or burglarized during...
And there you have it. This is a complete insanity. And of course, I don't live in these places, so my stores are not exactly like this. But I do know the actual frustration and annoyance when you have basic necessities or basic stuff and locked up like this, to where you can't even access it. You have to wait for somebody to come around, which usually takes forever to get any of this stuff. And the woman's all like, I can't believe that this is all lost. It's crazy. It's like, whoa, lady, if it's not that, then the store just leaves, right? They just leave. You don't have access to get it because everybody's stealing. So you take what you can get, right? It's the worst part is San Francisco is actually losing its actual food store. It's actually losing food. Now, understandably, if you lose like maybe Walmart, which sucks, may have food, or like some other places like the jewelry store or what have you, I mean, maybe that's not so bad, right? Maybe you're just losing like some, you know, privileged stuff. But losing food is a pretty bloody big deal. Because if you don't have food, you can't feed your family, right? This is a major issue. So you're having these stores, now even food stores, closing down in these liberal cities. And this is a huge problem. I mean, it's not good. This is going to become a great concern for people when this crime and stuff keeps going up. And it's not going to be any great. I mean, sure, you may get somebody new but after Gavin Newsom that may come in if he ever becomes, God forbid, so let's hope he doesn't, like, you know, become the new president. But like, if he leaves or whatever his time ends, then, well, you're doomed, right? Like, somebody else comes in, most likely Democratic, and it doesn't change anything. It could be possibly even worse. So I don't see this going well. The cities are collapsing. The stores are literally going away, and I don't see where this is going to end nicely. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.